EntreBelievers, what's happening? We back again. This time with my man Shaheen Miller. He is the owner of Northern Star Watch. Shaheen, now you gave me some incredible news. You've done about 7K over the last 15 days, but over 90 days you had only done about 8K. But before working with us, you was doing zero a month, man. You've been on a crazy journey. Let's talk about it, man. How'd you get to this space? What was going on with your business, bro?
So thanks for having me. It's an honor. So basically, Northern Star Watch has been in development for about 3 years, and for this time frame, basically been in the prototyping and production phase. And so when I had joined EntreBeliever, I was about ready to start my pre-sale campaign, pre-launch campaign, but I didn't know how to do it. Some of the things that I was going through heavy at the time that helped push me over the edge was I was battling with my belief that the algorithm was rigged, that the algorithm was built in such a way that only certain people could succeed, and people like me was forever going to be chasing the carrot.
Wow. So were you at a space where it's like, man, you wanted to do it, but just kind of lacking the direction?
I wanted to do it in the best way possible. I wanted to make sure that when I hit the market, I put my best foot forward, because this is something that I wanted to build for longevity, not quick success.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I wanted to make sure that that I had the best mentors, the best resources to put myself out there, because this is there's a big weight on my shoulders. This is a big responsibility, and I couldn't afford not to get it right. So
Come on, man. So let's talk about this for a second because we have apparel companies and we have four apparel companies, but as mentors and coaches, we've helped scale so many different type of brands. You have a watch company. So what
yeah.
were your thoughts on that? Like, man, should I trust those guys because they don't even do what I do? What was it for you to say, man, you know what, I want to jump over the hump and work with Tim and Gabe?
So that was the thing. I noticed that you guys were, definitely into apparel, hats, shirts, hoodies, and I'm doing something totally different, watches. But the teaching, the concepts that you're teaching and talking about applied to me, and it was everything that I needed to apply, regardless of the product. My product is the difference between my product and what you guys do is that it's a high cost product. And so one of the things that I was struggling with is to get into the business that I am. It cost a whole lot. We're talking like maybe 100 grand, right? To
Yeah,
just to be able to start.
yeah,
And so I had to basically look at what you were teaching and apply it to what I was trying to accomplish, even though the cost is of starting is different.
how did it feel for you going from doing zero to doing 8K over like 90 days of working with us? I know you start getting sales, so that had to feel good, I imagine.
Absolutely. It seemed like, if I'm completely honest, it still feels unreal. I still like, did I really make it? Like, did that really happen? And for me, because I had such bad internal language when it comes to the algorithm and having making success, because I thought, oh, it's rigged. People like me, we don't really make it. The algorithm determines who wins and who loses, right? And joining the program and learning the concepts that you guys were teaching, it enabled me to break through that and look past, those past bad languages that I had inside, and focus on the goal, focus on the things that make a business successful.
Just listening to your level of growth. So from zero sales to doing nine, or in the 90 days, you ended up doing, 8K, and really breaking down the belief that it happens to other people, it can't happen to me.
Mhm.
But over the last 10 days, you've done 7K just over the last 10 days, man. So I know that's got to feel good, but it also speaks to, you know what, I'm no longer blaming the algorithm for not having success. There were things that you had to learn. So what was that, like that thing in the mastermind that you learned for your business for
Okay.
you to get over the hump? Like which concept was it for you that really created that tipping point?
So it's not one, it's actually five core concepts that I learned directly from you guys, that you guys hammered into me, that really resonated and brought my brand to life. And the first one is, focusing on a benefit. What benefit does my watches provide somebody?
Yeah.
And so the second thing is focusing on my avatar. What will my watch help the avatar achieve? Like, how would it make them feel?
Yes, sir.
The third thing is, would $1 million business post this photo? Would they write this quote or position this word or verbiage this way? And I ended up having to. I took the torch to my Instagram. Lisa told me to burn it down, and I burnt it down, and I start fresh with the right language, with the right mindset, and definitely your work, specifically your work in photography. Has taught me a lot about positioning with lighting, with different angles. Yeah. Even the lint roller, man. Even the lint roller. Like I travel with this cloth when I have my watch and I'm gonna take photos because I have to make sure that it's presented at the highest level because that's you drilled into me, the highest level. It's in my mind when I click that button and I see how it comes out. Is this the highest level? Automatically, I hear your voice.
Man, you know what's crazy about that? Everything that you said, you have taken the concepts that Tim and I teach every single week in the community and on the live calls. But it's not just about hearing the concepts. It's part of who you are now. So you just having that cloth, that microfiber cloth, I saw the cutout. You said you carry it with you everywhere you go. Like you're thinking
in my pocket, yeah.
That's it. So you're thinking like a high-level entrepreneur. If I'm going to take photos on my watch, I need to have a cloth so that it's framed in a way that whatever I'm asking my customers to buy, they're going to buy it because how I'm positioning it in the market. And for us, it's a lint brush, right? We're not going to take a photo with a shirt that has lint and that's wrinkled and everything on it because framing is important. So
that's right.
I love the things that you learn, man, and it's all within our frameworks: branding and design, story and content, website, marketing, and data retention. But what you just named are the different nuances that exist in these 5 areas that helps you scale your business.
So the fourth thing is having good internal language. Definitely the way that you speak and you think is how it's portrayed in the way that you operate and the way that you do business. And for me, listening to your story and how you guys overcame so much early on, and that was a story of faith. And so I learned to start telling myself, hey, the algorithm isn't built to hold me down. I can't be held down.
Come on, man.
This can't fail. The fifth thing was positioning my business for longevity. Just making sure that I focus on the USB and my presentation of the watches. My slogan that I like saying is that the best watches don't break wallets; they create conversations.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Service is key. A lot of people won't remember, what you're selling, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
Come on,
so
man.
That's definitely one of the biggest things.
See, I'm going to tell you this now, man. Tim and I need to let you teach the mastermind class on Tuesday, man. You dropping so much game, bro. And, I love everything that you're saying about your business. And you're speaking to the benefit. And you said your brand message about your watch because it's not about a watch. Say your brand message again. What did you say?
I said the best watches don't break wallets. They create conversations.
People don't buy products, they buy solutions. And what you're doing now and what you've grown into is to realize that there's a solution to other people's problem that you solve. So it's not about the watch at all. It's really about how you frame it, and you've done it at a very high level, man, through what you've gotten through the mastermind, man. And it's the psychology of selling. This is why we've done over 23 million with our own brands. This is why our clients have done upwards of 40 million with their brands, and this is why you're a part of that 40 million now, and you're going to excel with what you're doing because you think like that as a high-level entrepreneur, man, not someone that's just trying to sell products, bro. Let me ask you this, man. What would you tell someone who's interested in joining the mastermind, or they're just on the fence trying to figure out if they should invest in their business or not?
Definitely do it. I'm the type of person that, what my issue was I would try and figure out a way to do it without spending money. I looked at, investing in myself as an expense, that I could probably just go to YouTube and learn for myself, or I could read a book and learn for myself. And that's not so. Being in the EntreBeliever mastermind, I learned that there's so much value with not only the lessons that you learn, the modules, the courses, but being around similar like-minded people that are all driven and want to succeed. It's like, I don't know, it's like you guys, you feed off each other, and it's that energy is just, it's unreal. And it's just like you just being in the group, you feel the need to bring your A game.
Yeah.
You bring your A game, and it's just because everyone is trying to operate at such a high level that you owe it to yourself to also push yourself that hard and beyond. And just the mastermind group has been amazing. I tell you that every call that I have jumped on, there's something like that like a light bulb, like I knew of it, but I didn't think of it that way. You know what I mean? And there's have been so many moments of that where I've heard of it in some capacity before, but the way that it was positioned in the mastermind class, the way that you guys presented was like a light bulb going off, because now I know how to apply it.
There you go.
To what I'm doing specifically.
There you go, man.
And
You know, most things that, especially when it comes to different tweaks or holes in the business, things that shift to help you accelerate it faster, these are things that have to be caught, not taught. And when you catch them in a certain way, then it just opens up your mind to see things in a different perspective. And now it's about mastery of those elements. And that's what we've been able to do in the mastermind, man. So to see the growth, not just the business, but the growth for you, the entrepreneur and the brand owner over the business, man, I'm telling you, bro, you're an example of as you grow, your brand grows. And you're thinking at a high level, you're doing things at a high level, being able to hit 7K in the last 10 days. Like, bro, I'm excited for what you're going to do, man. Like, you're going to be able to have this 50K, 100K brand, all because you made the right decision to get in community with other people who already had the guidance and the direction in place for you, man. So I'm excited about you, man. I'm excited about what you're doing, brother. Thank you for being a part. And thank you for just making a decision, man, to go further with your business.
Thank you. Thank you guys for, definitely the content that you provide, so much value, just even for free. All the value that you post on Instagram, on Facebook. And I've learned so much. And I'm so glad that it's actually funny because I got into the mastermind by accident because I was hesitating. I was hesitating because I was battling with my mind, like, should I do this? Should I not? And I put in my credit card information and it took it. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's a sign from God, that I need to do this. And I'm so glad that I did. I don't think I would have made the 8K sales without your guys' guidance. And I'm forever grateful.
Come on.
Forever grateful for that.
So you don't have regrets with being in.
No regrets, no regrets, no looking back.
Come on, no looking back, bro. It's only up from here, man. It's time to accelerate your business, man. You're $1 million brand owner, man, and you're moving like it in mindset first, man. So it's only gonna follow, brother. So thank you for what you're doing, man. The community needs you, bro. The people need you that you serve, man. Let's keep leveling up.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, brother.